leading into this race. So we will see who can conquer the road course and make their way into the Final Four next week at Las Vegas. Another huge storyline to look at, though, is the points leader, Private Patton. He's over 40 points clear to cut line right now, but he will not be making tonight's race. Breaking news from that front. As we have a good look at the leaderboard and daily leaderboard and who's gotten good laps. Country Caliber has absolutely whooped the field in qualifying with a 14 flat, followed by Guardian Street Machine. Also in the 14s before you have Daha, Trav, and Rub on them in the below that in the 15s and 16s. Jose Protege is behind them in qualifying, and then I believe we had Tiller and Sauce, I believe you said, was also making it behind them.
Yeah.
All right, that is.
Yeah. So we got Country, Guardian, Street Machine, and Daha are your 4 drivers, and then myself, Rebin, Jose, and Sauce are the other 4 guys, and then Tiller just joined us, so he's starting in the rear.
All right, that you heard it from the man in the race himself, Travestys-son, as our in-race reporter this evening. Thank you for joining me back up here for another week of action.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Now, as we have a few minutes before the actual start of the race, we've talked about the major points battles leading into this race. The actual 6 themselves, Patton, we mentioned earlier, Daha, Country Caliber, 2nd and 3rd, and then Guardian is 4th place. He's the person ahead of Jose Protege with a 4-point advantage, but that could easily go away in just these stages alone even. And then Trav is 6th place, decent way out of it, but he could have a miracle happen. But it'll probably take a miracle, no offense.
Oh, it's going to take a miracle, a Hail Mary, 3 Our Fathers, the whole works.
Yeah.
But I'm here, glad to be here, and glad to make it this far after having just an absolute terrible regular season.
Right. First off, in YouTube land, Mayo Coop saying that I live on the game. That's, well, not true, but might be true. I don't even know, really. But, so, yeah, there's that. And then, also, we could take a look at the track itself. First time that I've personally done a road course for this series. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Cars only Watkins Glen, I believe, is faster in that regard. Yeah, because the Charlotte Roval's a bit slower, not too much. But, anyways, the first part of the track really flowy, a lot of up and down the hills, and then you get down towards that hairpin, and that's where you want to see a lot of moves being made. Then you got the Andretti straight down towards the final 3 corners, and those final 3 corners, you also see a lot of bump and runs. I personally was a victim to that on Monday night in the sliders race here, where Hamilton moves me on the last lap to take the win there.
Yep. And I will say this too, there's 2 parts in this track that are very interesting, because this is the only one in the game that we have that, I haven't found it yet, but there is no course penalties on this track. It doesn't mean you can cut anywhere you want to. But there's the ski lift jump coming up to the hairpin turn, and then the next to last corner, if you're outside of someone and they send it in too hard, they could put you into pit road.
Yeah. Okay, am I good to join here?
Nope, not yet. We're still sitting here.
All right, and I will mention that there is a distinct lack of course penalties. I have legitimately cut the last 3 corners straight up before on this track. don't suggest doing it. You'll get penalized. Taddy will make sure of that. So just don't, drivers, if you're listening in. Robbie Racing tuning in, wishing Tiller and Jose good luck this evening. And also Paw Bear, glad to hear me back in the booth for another race, and he's saying good luck to all the drivers as well. Glad to see you joining us for another week of racing here on the GC Sports channel. Day timer is just getting rolling now, so in just a few seconds here we'll be hopping into the lobby to begin the Canadian Tire Chaos for the round of 6. Stages themselves, 12 laps in stage 1, 9 laps in stage 2, and the final stage right around 14, I believe, if I remember correctly. Fuel window right around 9, so stage 2 actually we were able to make it in the sliders race, so customs shouldn't be an issue.
All right, you can go ahead and join now.
Thank you. As we start heading here, and we get our daily look at the Fanatec logo, or the wheel that they broadcast on here. I don't know. Paw Bear once again. I never miss a good race to see Teddy bringing Cobra. That is something that he has done. GC Sports on Fridays will now be broadcasting the Cobra Kai Racing League. I believe, if I read the broadcast stuff correctly, that we are going to have commentary there. As we go green flag racing down to turn 1, Country Caliber around the outside. That's well clear of Guardian. Street Machine a bit wide out the corner. As they head down into turn 2 now, you see a couple cars maybe get a bit loose on this corner. A bit of two-wheeling, but no one there. They also keep straight now down to turn 3. And, Country Caliber gets a bit loose in the corner. One car's off, that's long with the sauce. Guardian right on the front row of the 11. Now the 5's also right there as they head down this downhill kink that always catches them. So now down in the hairpin, Country Caliber really wide in that corner.
Oh, thank you very much, Sauce.
He actually loses the lead to Daha, but Country Caliber has the run out the corner. Meanwhile, back there, huge
We got a caution.
And a caution is out back of the field. It looks. Street Machine ended up back there. That is something to warrant a wild race. And now, as Robbie mentioned in the chat, now with this early caution, this very well could be a fuel strategy here in stage 1. I think you should be able to make it, if I remember correctly, if a caution is early, but we will see about that. So we've seen Country Caliber, he's very fast here, had the pole by over half a second. But he is making some mistakes on this opening lap there. Messed up turn 3 and then went wide at the hairpin. So we will see what happens here. Meanwhile, as we get racked up once again, green flag is out. Country Caliber leads it down to turn 1. Daha right to his inside. Who's going to win it out of this corner? Country Caliber sails around the outside, and he'll clear the lead into the wall. Country Caliber smacks the wall. He's going way to the back of the field. Rub went wide at turn 1 and is now behind Country Caliber. Meanwhile, up front, Daha leads. Jose gets by Guardian. That gives him a good spot here for the playoff battle, as he needed to gain points on that one car. Down the downhill kick, now towards the hairpin. It's Daha in the lead. They've single filed out already. Closest battle right here. Guardian looks like he had a bit of a run off the corner. Now off the exit. Looks like Jose might be able to pull away a little bit. As we take a nice look at Dahu's going out to a lead now, as they, for the first time under green flag conditions, head to this right, left, right to end the course. And he's take a wide arcing line through there. Jose's actually gained a bit of time through there, but got a bit loose at the exit of the final corner as they complete the first green flag race lap. But now down the turn two, Jose straight down, looking at the inside. Now he's got a fender there. He's had the strong in the line, but now he's going to have to hold it around the outside of turn three. Hard to do around this place. And as you see, Doha will get the run out the corner. Down towards the hairpin now. Doha looking more in line. Look at the second R. Jose looks like he was trying to maybe get a nose in there. He couldn't. Now Doha's going to be able to pull away all the way down the straightaway right here. The exit to that corner is so crucial to your entire lap here. You could try to make a move off the exit of that corner, but you're going to have to be the guy with a good run if you want to make it stick. As now we head down in the final few corners. Doha with a nice crisp line there. Jose chasing him a little bit through the left-hander. Now back in the second over right, the last corner. Doha will lead another lap.
Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better.
As the field looking like it's spreading out a bit. As Country Cowboys right at the end of this line right here, and he's looked like he's gained. Oh, he's definitely gained on the 5 Street Machine there. Those were, I believe, 2 of your top 3 in qualifying. So they're really trying to work their way back up through the field. Meanwhile, Jose Protege, bit of a hard dive, and now out the exit of the corner, he is going to at least keep level. Guardian's also starting to come up a bit more on these guys now as the run progresses. While Tiller in 4th in that 2 car, he's looking like he's going to have to defend against the 5 and the 11 at the same time. But there's Jose. Jose's going to be right at the bumper. Maybe even try to get an inside move down the final corner here. Doha's able to carry more speed around the outside and has space to work with down to turn 1. Now Guardian could maybe take a look if he has a good run out of this corner. But Jose pulls away in turn 1 and gets right back towards Doha. Almost like an accordion with that 4 car right now between which guy is he towards. Now he's down the inside of the 18, battle for a lead, dives it in there, makes some contact. Guardian's brought right back into the party here. Jose Protege will take the lead of the race. And no, the 18's down in the grass. Jose a bit of a wide corner, but he goes for the exit that time and makes it work. And now all 6 though in the line, maybe about 3 seconds apart at most. As we got a quick break in the action, put in out there, saying that he's never heard of this track. Well, that's quite unfortunate. You've now heard of it, so I guess there's that. Jose sweeping through the final 3 corners, so back and forth, so to speak. And it seems like in this long run, he's been one of the faster cars out here. Started in the back as well, very interestingly enough. I believe the report from him was that he couldn't hit his lap in qualifying. But he's able to hit the laps right here as he's now pulled away from the 18. In fact, the 18 has pressure from the 1 car Guardian right behind him. And in 4th place, Country Cowboys right back in this fold as well as he's finally gone around Tiller. But now, as we take a look down at the hairpin, it's going into 1 car to the inside of the 18, a bit of contact on the quarter panel. The 18 is able to make it work. But the 4 car is what happened to him? He's behind them now. What has happened to Jose Protege as he has dropped all the way back to 6th place? I don't know. And now Guardian's off at the left, at the back and forth, and now Country Caliber's all the way back up to second, and Daha retakes the lead. Street Machine gets around Tiller in the battle for now fourth. And now Country Caliber, who was undeniably the fastest car in a single lap, will have a chance to get right back to the 18 here. The 5 and the 2 still close together. Jose Protege back in 6th now. Maybe going to try to run those two down, but I don't know if he can get more than that really after that mistake. So Huck continues to lead. He's led most of the laps. Jose had that one lap led at the for a moment before he spun out. As they go over the crest down towards the back and forth now. Looking at Country Caliber, who's spun it. He's stuck it down in the grass, and he is stopped on the track. So maybe there are corner penalties, or maybe he's just had an issue.
He's ghosted on my screen. He may have had a connection issue.
Weird. He is still down the grass.
I think his controller or wheel or something must have disconnected.
That is absolutely incredible if that's what has gone down here.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
So Daha now has absolutely zero pressure for the lead. Well, not zero, maybe like 1 out of 10 in terms of pressure. If he can't mess up, Guardian's going to be there. But he has no one behind him for a couple seconds here. But Guardian is making his way back towards him a little bit. As we head down the Andretti straight here. Back down to the final left and right. I believe the 11 has gone out of the grass, whether up now he's down that grass patch, so he is now a lap down. So guaranteed not many stage points here. If he goes another lap down trying to figure this out, then that's very little stage points in this championship battle. He could be reeled in maybe by Guardian and Jose both of them if
we're on 2 laps to go.
2 to go. Daha's going a bit wide. Those right sides in the grass bit. Don't want to get them there. Meanwhile, the real big battle at this point is Jose Protege trying to get the spot from Tiller out the hairpin maybe here. To the inside. Dives it in there. He's able to make it stick. Tiller makes a move back and they pushes him way off the line. Jose is going to have more space to get a run up the corner and throw a distance to him, but they both lost time now. Country Caliber still parked down the final 3 corners, right where Dog's about to catch these guys.
Oh, this is bad.
You're almost out of gas.
So final lap in the stage, I believe, if I'm correct here.
Yep.
Zaha out to the lead. Not really any pressure unless he completely blows the corner here. He should be able to take the stage 1 win. And the top 3 actually don't look to be under any sort of pressure whatsoever from each other even. Street's a bit close, but not really close enough unless Guardian makes a mistake. So as we head down to the hairpin for the final time in stage 1, Zaha just takes it easy, makes sure he doesn't spin out here. Well played enough. And Zaha is going to cruise to a stage 1 win here as he goes through the lefts and rights once more. Back to the field, Country Caliber has gotten going. so good for him.
It's 2
But-
laps down though.
Yeah, he'll get a lap back here at the end of the stage. Doha will win it. Guardian second, Street Machine third, Jose Protege fourth, Tiller fifth. I believe sixth is going to be Rub On Him. You're going to be seventh.
Yep.
Eighth is going to be Sauce, and then Country Caliber in ninth, 2 laps down with connection issues, wheel issues, something in terms of issues. So not only is he going to be ninth this stage, very likely he's ninth next stage unless we had a caution. As he's still a lap down, he's still going to need another free pass here.
Yeah, we will.
And we have just got confirmation from him in the driver's chat that they have with each other that he is having controller issues. Oh, don't hit that button, T-Bird. So, end of stage 1. Guardian gaining even more points on Jose Protege in that battle. But however, the new curveball being that Country Caliber is going to have 9th place stage points for both stages, while Guardian already got 2nd place before. Jose got 4th.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready.
So we'll see what happens here now. Green flag out for stage 2. Guardian on the inside of Doha. Doha technically is supposed to have to start from now. Guardian, Jose Protege dives it down the inside of both of them. 3 wide for the lead out of turn 1, and Jose has stuck it. Down into turn 2. Jose Protege with a bold move. Now Street Machine maybe will try and look around the outside for 3rd. Guardian's able to get clear second. For 2nd. Guardian's there on the bumper. He could easily make a move if he wants to. Down the hill now, into the hairpin. Guardian looking around the outside maybe. Bit wide for his sake. And now does he have a run on the 4? Guardian pretty straight here. I don't think he has enough of a run, but he does have a bit of the draft that you have at the end of the straightaway to maybe work something here. Some people out in the community also astonished with Jose's bold moves here early in the stage.
Country just spun out again.
That's him out, spun out again.
Left side.
Country Caliber. Way back in the field with Sauce and Trav now as well. He's just trying to make it back to the lead lap at this point, but now his 2 main competitors, well, 3 main competitors in terms of points here, 1, 2, 3 at the moment. This has been great for Guardian and Jose in their championship fights. As if they can hold out even against Country in the 3rd stage maybe, they can gain even more on him. Jose Protege still holding the lead, but 2nd and 3rd right there within second and a half of them. Tiller a bit slow out the hairpin. Looks like Street Machine might be able to get a run on them. Yes, he does, and even Rome in the 88 gets 5th out of that. So now the battle for 2nd starting to heat up a bit. Does maybe getting a bit closer to the 1 here, and hits that corner quite nicely actually. The 18 now down, looking down. I thought he was looking on the inside. Might have just gotten loose at the corner. Jose Protege still out in the lead. It's Guardian and Daha 2nd and 3rd still. We'll look back in the field. It looks like Rub and Tiller also battling quite closely there in turn 2. But Rub has a great corner right there. Tiller going for maybe a bit more of a run down into this corner right here. Down for the hairpin maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's close enough, although Rub goes a bit wide. Maybe, but he's just trying to set up the exit there. That's sort of the ideal way to do it with that corner is just set up the exit there. It's a double apex hairpin, which is really weird to hit in a stock car if you don't know. That's always one of the more weird corners that you do on these road courses is that double apex right-hand hairpin. But now Jose leads another lap. Street Machine, I believe, might be starting to make some noise there. Country Cowler getting around Rub. Oh, well, Guardian looks like he was about to just go flying off into Narnia there, but he keeps it under control. Yeah, with nothing really going on, we're going to actually take a nice little ride with Jose, see what he's doing throughout all these corners. As I just mentioned, you want the wide exit of that hairpin for as much of the run as possible. What people don't realize is if you try to cut it in, the track will actually dip down on you on your right side tires if you try to cut right onto the curb. So, and I guess you'll lose out the exit and just really messes yourself up. Now down here for this right-hander. Keeps it nice on the apron. You want to keep it on the aprons here through all three of these corners. Be wary of this exit, especially as you can get it a bit loose and send yourself straight towards the inside wall. I did that stage 2 on Monday night. Turn 1 right here, could go for more of the apron. He's going a bit more of a late apex, going for the exit down into turn 2. Like I just mentioned, you could get 2 wheels, you could get and go flying off that corner. He's able to control it there, and in this corner there's a bit of a seam down that inside line, so you'll see a lot of guys actually go half a lane to even a lane up in that corner to try to avoid that. And in this case, you also could go 2 wheels flying off into that grass and take the jump whether you want to or not, really. But that is a lap around Canadian Tire, for those of you wondering. Meanwhile, as that has gone on, it looks like Country's around Tiller, and more importantly, Street Machine has taken the 3rd spot away from Daha. Now, Street Machine does have a bit of speed here. He did qualify in the top 3, was in the back after a spin on the opening lap, which brought out the first caution. Now Daha is going to bring it right back to the inside of the 5. Doesn't get to really stick, though. But Street Machine could also be someone that fights for this win here in Stage 3 with the new track position he has from him gaining the spots to stage. A bit of a wide exit there from him. And he's really using up the exit in turn 2, which a good lap you will be using all the way. You will have your tires off the curb on the other side of the curb there, straddling that curb really to get a good lap at that point. These two still battling for 3rd as Daha gets it towards the bumper of the 5, but now the 5 has a better run off the exit of the corner. As they zoom down the Andre straightaway down into this corner, and Daha goes a bit deep and nearly gets the left rear of the 5. They don't make contact, but now there's Daha. Guardian's right there as well. Battle for 3rd, battle for 2nd between 3 drivers. Guardian goes to protect the inside against Street Machine. Able to hold him off for the moment. Oh, Street Machine's hard in the wall!
That's the end of the stage.
Stage is over. Jose wins. Guardian 2nd. A 2-car wreck that leaves Street Machine holding on for 3rd with despite wrecking. Daha's 4th, Tiller 5th. Rub on him 6th. 7th is, I don't know if it's you or Sauce, I believe.
It's me. And then Sauce is 8th and Country's 9th.
Country's 9th, and also Country Caliber now back on the lead lap here for Stage 3. So quick and abrupt end to stage 2 with that wreck going there.
And Country will now be on the lead lap.
Country's on the lead lap, but how much of that points lead has he lost?
You're coming to the green.
Jose to the outside, Guardian to the inside as we begin stage 3 here.
Right side.
As they go down in turn 1. Jose, can he hold around the outside? Guardian's going to have the better run off. Street Machine's able to get third. Jose now down to the inside of Guardian in turn 2. Jose is able to hold on to the car and take the lead once more. Guardian will be on the defense down the hairpin from Street Machine and Daha. Oh, or is he as they get together again? Street Machine's off in the grass. And both him and Country Caliber are going to lose a lot of spots there. Country Caliber had a few passes in the open part of the lap, but he gets held up by Street Machine there. Daha takes third and is looking about half a second off of the one car now, as Jose Protege still leads. Back in the pack here, Street Machine is going to try to hold off 21. The one car's off the track. That's your second place driver, Guardian, off the track, and that is massive. The front two have been almost inseparable to this point. Guardian gained maybe 1 or 2 points on Jose, if anything. That was a 4-point gap before the start of this race, but now he's got a lot of traffic to work through to try to make up spots on the race leader, Jose Protege. And even if he does make up all those spots, Jose gets the extra points from winning. Jose could very well be a win-and-in situation at the moment, as he is now well clear of Daha. Country Caliber's now worked his way back up into third after his issues. So a nice comeback drive from him already. We'll see how far he could work himself up. Guardian's already gotten back up into the top 5. Fair play to him making up that ground really quick there. Sauce and Taylor side by side for what I believe is 7th at the moment. Sauce with the preferred line is going to get around the 2 car and should be able to make a stick through the final corner as well. Guardian a bit slow in the final few corners once again. Has brought Street Machine with him. That is the battle for 5th now. And Sauce goes way off the track at turn 1. He dives it in too hard. Taylor's going to take the spot. Trav might even get 8th place out of that. No, he doesn't. Sorry. Guardian's able to hold off 5th spot for now against Street Machine. They're both trying to catch a row on this one. Taylor's around. I feel like we see that one once a week at this point, but there goes Tiller back in the 9th. Meanwhile, the racing back through the field. No one really on each other's bumpers, but Country Caliber has gained on Zaha for 2nd place here. Can he get to the bumper of the 18 in quick enough fashion? Now this is the stage where you'll need a pit, especially since we didn't have a stage 1 with the caution coming out. So we'll see what needs to happen here. Country Caliber just seems really smooth down turn 2. He might have a chance to turn 3 here, but he might go for a run, maybe try his luck at the hairpin. As, yeah, he just has a much cleaner exit. Now they're going to be side by side down this corner even. Country Caliber holds it right around the outside, even gets past him before the hairpin. Dog gets a bit loose on that inside, goes towards the inside grass, and is actually able and actually loses the spot to Country Caliber, who now sets his sights on the lead. Meanwhile, Guardian side by side for 4th place with Rub on him. Rub's going to have the preferred line, but just no speed on entry. Guardian's only going to be able to take it around the outside and easily pass the 88. And now Street Machine's also in the fight for 5th. And Daha's in the wall! Daha's around the final corner. He gets it back going fairly quickly, but he's just lost all those spots from 3rd place back out of the top 5. In 6th place now. In fact, Street Machine, with now this being a podium spot, takes it up the inside at turn number 3 and will get the spot. Actually, correction, that is 4th place, not 3rd. Pardon me. But he gets that spot either way. Rub's not going to be done with him yet. He takes a wider arc to the hairpin, maybe trying to get a 140 Andretti straight here. Oh, Straight's gotten loose at the exit of the corner, and Rub's immediately passed him back. And now Doha's going to be able to get a good look at it. Street Machine and Doha side by side to the Canadian Tire sign. Doha's actually in the clearing before then. And take the spot back, back in the top 5 just like that. They're still going at it, however, as Street Machine's not letting out of the sight yet. Jose continues to hold the lead, and he's held it fairly well against Country. Country Caliber, Guardian is 3rd. So that playoff battle is very significant at the moment. Oh, but Jose's gone a bit wide at the hairpin there. Yeah, I think Country Caliber's going to have a lot of time gain there. Meanwhile, Daha gaining on the 88. While the 5's kept up with him as well, so this could be a 3-way battle for 4th here once more. There they all go. Street Machine's a bit loose out that corner. Holds on to it though. Jose still managing a good gap to Country Caliber. Those 3 all distance from each other in the top 3. Rub 4th, Street Machine 6. And back further is along with the Soft Tiller and Trav rounding out your entire field there.
Before we just got back up to us.
Good to know there. Rub in the 88, now the 18 and the 5 getting ever more closer to him. Maybe even getting some draft down the Andretti straight here. Thing to note is that pit stops, as we've staged so far, pit stops could be coming up within a few laps here. So we'll see who's a taker of that early. My general thing has been always pit as late as possible, at least amount of fuel in the car, as generally you're faster with less fuel. But we will see what others decide here. Rub is holding on now. He's gotten a bit wide the past 2 corners, but Daha has done the same. Street Machine could be right up on the 18 now, and he is actually. So 5th place could be swapping hands here. Daha's giving it a good dive for 4th. Zaha to the inside. Will he have enough of a run? They're still side by side. I think they're just about even off the exit. I think Zaha just has a bit more of a run. Maybe he'll have the preferred lane down into the next corner. Zaha will take 4th place away from Rub. Stream Machine just looking way on the outside of this battle. Looking where he might be able to go, and now Zaha goes in the pits. And a lot of people actually go into the pits. Zaha, Rub on him. I believe Country Cowboy, yeah, he's also down as well. So green flag pit stops underway from Canadian Tire. Taylor also down pit road from the back of the field. So now we'll get to see when Jose Protege might come down and see how far he'll be from Country Caliber. Smooth through the hairpin that time from the 4.
Right side.
Jose has keeps it wide there. Now we'll see. He pulls off to pit lane. The leader is in to the pit lane. Guardian also in from his spot. Street Machine in for his pit stop. And I think it's safe to say that either one of the 21 or the 3 should be coming in this time. And they both are, in fact. Excuse my voice for the moment. So that's everyone down the pit lane. Jose looks like he's coming off right here. Yes, he is. He is out of the pit lane. Seems like he's still in the lead. How far out is he, though? And there's that white purple 11 coming just into view. Actually behind Guardian, in fact, as he comes into view. The 1 car has gotten back in front of the 11 via pit stops. So now Country Caliber now has to get back around the 1 car of Guardian. Street Machine's back behind, Rub on him. Zaha's taking sole possession of 4th at this point. Street Machine getting a bit loose out in turn 3. Dawson Tiller and Trav all going rounding out the field back there. So now the battle becomes that looking at the 11 and the 1 for 2nd place. And if either of those two can catch the 4 car, because the 4 car, if he wins, that's going to knock Guardian out, guaranteed, basically, just based off how points work. So, does the 1 maybe let the 11 by, see if the 11 can run down the 4?
Sauce just crashed.
Looks like the 1 is going to be battling, as you've just heard along with the Sauce is around. He's gotten it back going, crashed down in the final 3 corners. However, Jose is still out in the lead, but the battle now for 2nd. Country Caliber, don't think he had the run he wanted out of that corner there. I can see a faint view of the 18 now in 3rd place. 4th place. I'm messing up my spots all the time. Jeez. I apologize for all the mistakes I've made. But anyways, Guardian has kept a decent gap to Country Caliber throughout his corners. Has a wide line off the exit, trying to get a run down for turn 1. Country Caliber closes it in. Maybe even around the outside. Does Country Caliber just outrun him on speed. Around the outside, Country Caliber takes second away with an impressive move to get the spot.
It's like it's like two trailer park girls going around the outside.
5 to go, 5 to go.
So Country Caliber now has a free sight on that 4 car. Can he run him down in these last couple of laps here and make a run that's win? That would be quite the story if he could go 2 laps down to stay 1, come back all the way to win the race. Guardian still hanging with the 11 there. No, so don't count him out of this battle for second yet even. The 1. Staying close through the rights and lefts. Out the final corner here. Country's a bit loose, got in the grass a bit. Guardian stayed with the 11. And now Country Caliber, this is a strong part of the track right there, right here in these first 2 corners is where he's really gaining time on a lot of people today. And right there is no different, has a huge gain, but now the 1 dives it hard. Gains all that time back, down turn 3. Down the hill, towards the hairpin.
Best lap ever.
Will the 1 be willing to dive it in here? No, he stays behind. The 11 with a wider arc, the 1 going across the curb, the 11 with a run out the corner now. And will gain, and will grow his lead on second throughout the straightaway. Meanwhile, back in field, battle for 5th, also looking to heat up as Rob and Street Machine meet once again for that spot. Street Machine seeing if he could get by the 88 one last time here in this race. And maybe even try to run down that 18 if he could help it. Looks like the 88's gained a good amount of time there. Street Machine gains it right back in the final corner. The entire back of that field's fairly spread out at this point. Country Caliber's continuing to grow his lead over Guardian. Street Machine in 3rd. Started 3rd. He's looking for a top 5 once again. Has the run out of turn 3. Can he make a move down at the hairpin right here? He'll try going around the outside. Can't get it. But now does he have to run out the exit to try to set something up for the last few corners? I think he will have just something that the 88's going to have to think about. 5 drives in a bit too deep at that corner. Maybe trying to get to the 88. 88 goes wide at the left-hander, and that messes right-hander. 5's right there, has a run on him. Does he make a move down turn 1? Can't get it to stick at the inside. But now as I head down to turn 2, here's one out of the cleaner line right here. The 88 straddling the white line. 5 gets by. The 88 just ran a bit too wide there. And Street Machine will take 5th place. Meanwhile, Country Caliber has slowly been gaining on that 4 car. How many laps is there left in the race though?
They're coming to take the white flag.
So, white flag this lap. I just don't think Country Caliber has nothing, can't gain all that time unless Jose absolutely chokes it right here. White flag out in the air from Canadian Tire in the B Customs round of 6 playoffs. Jose Protege has one more lap to clinch his spot in the final 4 next week in Las Vegas. A clean run through turn 2. He has takes it nice and wide, avoid the seam down at turn 3. Oh, Country Caliber's off the grass even. Country Caliber off the grass. Guardian's taking second place in all this. Jose still with the lead by a huge margin. Guardian in second. The front two came into this point. Guardian 4 points ahead of Jose Proje. Guardian beat Jose in stage 1 by 2 spots. But Jose in stage number 2 and stage 3 gets the head, gets the win, and gets his spot in the Final Four. Jose Proje will win a Canadian Tire. And he has a nice celebratory spin across the line right there. Guardian second, along with the sauce doing donuts for some reason. Country Caliber crosses the line third. Zaha for Street Machine fifth. I believe Rupp's going to be sixth in all this. Yes, he will.
Tiller's going to be 7th, I'm going to be 8th. Sauce is going to be 9th, of course.
So there is your full rundown right there. Robbie and Warpig giving congratulations to Jose with the win. So, I'm going to get out of this lobby here, Trav, if you don't mind giving me extended invites to the podium 3 of Jose, Guardian, and Country Caliber.
Okay. I'm actually friends with all of them this time, so you know.
Yeah, that probably should.
Yeah, I was chasing Tiller for 7th, and I got a little gradient spun out, so.
So, now the interesting thing here is we know Jose is definitely in. Patton had the 44-point lead, even if he got last place points, did maybe Guardian gain enough points on him to maybe cut that out, because that gap was only 40 points. So Country Caliber with the fastest lap of a 13.5, absolutely blazing out there. Jose Protege actually just about matched it though, so fair to him. As we'll go over to our little leaderboard that we like to keep it on for these interviews. And there's the league 1 through 4 on there. Daha 6, Tiller 7, Rub.
Nice.